Well, hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what's going on for January. January is going to have 5 weeks in it, so we're going to have 5 columns and 3 rows. We are doing the overview today, and then we'll go in depth on the very first week at the very end of this video. I have a couple of guiding messages from my better angels and guides. But first, they want me to thank you very much for coming out to the fair. I really appreciate the one and the all of you. Your costumes have been fantastic, and I really appreciate just having that one-to-one connection with all of you. I am hoping to maintain that connection a little bit while we do this little project here. And as you check in and see what's going on for yourself, then we'll be all that more connected next time I see you at fair. If you haven't seen me at fair yet, check my schedule down below. You will find that you'll find me in many places across the country. So, huzzah! And I hope to see you at the fair. Fabulous. If my better angels now would like to talk to you about what's going on for this month, our guiding messages for all 12 signs, talk about us stepping into our confidence, stepping up into who we are as people, and being clear and comfortable with who we are, and projecting that to the outside world. It's great. One of the other opportunities within that moment of being that confident is being able to say, I could use a hand right now because this is too much for me, and that's okay. You can do that with confidence and it be comfortable, all right? The reason we talk about that is because there's also the other part where we're going to watch other people struggling and we have to let them ask for help, okay? We cannot do it, we cannot volunteer to help people for January. We need to let them ask, all right? So we will have to watch people stumble around a bit, and it will be difficult. But at the same time, just like watching a little boy or a girl or anybody learn to ride a bike, the process is about falling and figuring out our center of gravity, correct? So as we do that, we have to fall down a bunch. And now we have to watch other people fall down a bunch. But it means that they're growing and they're learning, and that's okay. Now, if they do ask you for help, jump in, have a good time. It's great, but until they ask, you'll have to let them work, okay? It's going to be okay. This is great. All right, so now let's go ahead and get you some cards and light it. Oh, we're going to light a candle first because we like to have the energies of the candle in the reading. This is going to be good for us. This candle smells like cardamom musk and sandalwood. It's delicious. Wish you could smell it, but here we are. It's fantastic. I'm going to put that right over here. And let's go ahead and pull a guiding card for the month, all right? So I have a deck right here for you. We are going to, it's all pre-programmed, so all we have to do is pull the card. We're going to get a message for you, Aquarius, for January. Let us see what we have. Yep, it came from over here. All right. So, what card did we get? Ooh, Dance of Heartbeats. Fun. So yes, this is a great card. Excellent. See, this is all about the dance of the heartbeats. My goodness. So yes, this card here we go. I can do this. Yay. Hello. Yes, we are indeed looking at this wonderful card. It has a lot of things going on. It's very divine feminine for sure. There's some very feminine things about this card. We're letting ourselves understand about our divine feminine. You don't have to be a lady to have divine feminine energy within you. It's expressing it. It's allowing yourself to be vulnerable, softer. Not that all women are vulnerable or soft. They're quite crunchy sometimes, and that is also divine. But this is truly about how we are connecting with other people and how we connect and what happens when we connect. This can be also on the very physical plane that we are connecting. So be aware of that. Be open to the possibilities of that. It's pretty divine. And Dance of the Heartbeats. This can be that moment when we conceive and we make babies. Or that moment when we connect with another person so closely that we can make babies, but at the same time that we are connecting heart to heart with another human being physically and emotionally and spiritually. Super sweet, right? Truly awesome. So staying that kind of connected and having that intertwining of ourselves is super neat. Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and put that card right here. Excellent. We will be talking about that all month because this is something you're working towards. This is something that we're all working towards, right? But you specifically, Aquarius, are going to be working towards making a connection at a heart-to-heart level, whether it's through conversation with your friends or conversations with your lover or conversations with your husband or wife. Connecting heart to heart is going to be the most important part, okay? So they're very cool. Love, love, love that. All right, let's go ahead and get into the reading, all right? So I have this pre-programmed deck here for you. It is the Magical Nordic Tarot. We are going to have 5 columns as per usual. Shout out to Miss Carol who gifted me these cards last year. Fabulous. Love these cards. And the first row is, of course, all about where we are. And the second is what's blocking you. And the third one is going to be your solution. All right? So very cool. All very good indeed. Okay, so I'm going to set those over here. And we're going to go ahead and talk about this one. We'll talk about each week individually, right? But then we'll go in depth on this first week at the end of this video, all right? So this is December 29th through January 4th. We want you to be a little bit connected to your faith, all right? So whatever that is, you want to have a physical manifestation of your faith around. Maybe that's your Christmas tree still up until January, as you wish. Whatever it is that makes you feel connected to the big guy is going to be what you want to have around, and it will help you feel connected and supported by the big guy in your process. Cool. Realize that your judgment may be off a little bit this particular week, and that doesn't make you anything other than a person who's not supposed to make major decisions this week, all right? So keep that in mind and don't make major decisions, all right? That's okay, because there will be something going on where you're going to be wanting to move around, go on a day trip, go on a traveling adventure. Some of you will be traveling big time, some of you not so much. But whatever this is, there's going to be some major movement going on. Some of you might even be moving your house, or even, your job could be changing. So there's a lot of changes happening and movement happening, and it is part of your solution. So if you're having troubles with your faith right now, some of you might be changing churches as you wish, you do you. But things could be changing dramatically for you, okay? Be aware of that. We'll go in depth on this at the end of this video. I'm going to move on now to the 5th through the 11th, right here. 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is here to talk about how there will be somebody or something you're going to be leaving behind. This could be an institution. This could be a person that you hung out with a lot, but is no longer working out for you, and so you're needing to cut them loose so you can be free. Okay, remember we talked about movement. You're going to move on. You're going to be cutting somebody loose in the process. This kind of makes some sense to me. What's interesting, though, is that the sun is here in the block department, showing that you're not going to be able to start anything new right away. So even as you're walking away from something, some of you might be walking away from a relationship or getting out of a relationship, and then you're not going to move on right away, okay? You're going to just be like, okay, we're going to be sitting still, not starting anything. We're going to appreciate the fact that we know what's going on, but we don't need to do anything crazy. And of course, the Ace of Cups shows up just to tell me that you aren't looking at what's going on at all. You're just moving along. This is the gift of relationships, the gift of love, the gift of joy. This could be you getting a cat or a dog, a new pet in your life. This could be announcements of friends or you getting pregnant. So there's a lot of possibilities here with new heartbeats that don't have to be new relationships, but there is a potential for a new relationship as you're walking away from something else that I would call it more of a new flirtation, a new flirtation, a new hope that comes across your table as opposed to a new relationship. I would strongly suggest you take a memento to appreciate where you've been and how you got here before you jump right into something new. Sorry, that's like my mom talking to me right now. Now then, we have the next week over, the 12th through the 18th of January, 8 of Pentacles. You're going to be working your butt off, taking care of business, making money. All right, so that's cool. It's good to get back to work. It's a good distraction from all the other stuff that was happening. It feels good to you to be in process again, which is nice. There is this person of like mind, totally cool, chill, down to earth, who's actually blocking you right now. So this person might be wanting more attention than you have time for, so you have to be like, okay, cool. Maybe we'll talk later. So give them a specific date and time when you can talk to them, but don't, they need to be given an appointment, so to speak, all right? So make them an appointment so you can do that thing you need to do, because you're busy working, and they've given you more responsibility on top of what you've already been doing. So you got your plate full, and you need to make this person an appointment, okay? We're not blowing them off. We're just saying, I need to give you an appointment. Now, the next week over, the 19th through the 25th, the Two of Cups is here, showing that you have a relationship thing going on. This is something about you possibly getting into a relationship. Maybe this flirtation has turned into a date. That would be fine. And of course, if you're already in a relationship, this could be a relationship needing to have a little attention this week. There will be a conversation that you and your partner need to get on the same page about, all right? And of course, fighting about money, feeling blocked in your worth and value. Uh-oh, somebody, while they gave you more responsibility and you're working, they may not have paid you, or they're not offering you more money. So you're gonna have to go stand up for yourself and say, look, man, I need to get paid more if I'm gonna do all this extra stuff. So you're blocked currently, so you're gonna fix it, right? But things are starting to fall one way or another. They'll either fall together or they'll fall apart. And this could have to do with some of you, it'll be your relationships that are falling apart. For some of you, it'll be the falling together of your work stuff, so that's cool. We're going to get more information on this, so I'll have more, I'll be able to answer that question better when we go with more cards, okay? So I'm going to leave that there and move on to the 26th, January 26th through February 1st. I bit my tongue, ow. Ace of Wands is here, showing that you're going to have a great big idea. And this is good. I feel like fresh air has come in and you're feeling much more invigorated and much more excited about something. There's something going on for you where you're creating. You are creating something and it's lovely and beautiful, all right? So it's on an intellectual level, so that's nice. The Empress here is blocked, so you're not going to be able to just whisper to the universe and the universe drops it in your lap. You're going to actually have to do some labor to get there. Be aware of that and be prepared to do the work. All right. The Eight of Swords is here, showing that you're going to be feeling stuck in your power. Like, okay, I have this big idea and I want to get it sold to so-and-so. I want so-and-so to say, yes, we should definitely do that. But now you need to sprinkle a little bit of them, whoever you're trying to sell it to, sprinkle a little bit of them onto this, onto your beautiful idea, and they'll put you in charge of it. It'll be great. They'll be like, oh, it looks like me, it smells like me, fabulous. Let's go ahead and do it. Go ahead and make that happen. So you'll probably be winning. I see you winning in this situation. We'll see what happens when we get more cards to it, but I'm going to go ahead and, for now, I'm going to set these aside. All right. And indeed, yeah, it's going to be great. I think we will have an opportunity now to go in depth on the very first week of January, just like this, all right? Perfect. Let's go ahead and use this Wild Unknown Tarot to add more cards and get more information. Oh my. So let's see what's happening here. All right, so we have the Hierophant. We were talking about how you were feeling a little bit less than or you needed to feel more comfortable within your beliefs and understandings by having physical manifestation of that in your world, whether that's a Christmas tree or a cross or a pile of rocks or even a rusty doorknob. Whatever makes you feel connected to your big guy is going to be what's important to you this week. You want to make sure you're feeling connected, and it'll be reassuring and give you something you can connect to on your way out the door so you feel better. Yay. And of course the chariot is here showing that, oh, we got a double whammy on the chariot. Very cool. Nice, nice, nice. Movement is happening. Everything is on the move. This could be work is on the move, your house is on the move. You are mentally and emotionally on the move in some way, okay? So you're making some bigger decisions, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is kind of fun and cool, all right? We'd love to see you getting going. It is awesome. Not only are you on the move, you're jumping right at it. You're like, let's go, huzzah. You're gonna do the fool. You're gonna leap right in. You're like running to the cliff and flying off. Bye. Okay, super exciting. Like I said, your judgment is off. You did not pay any attention to what was going on or whether you had a hang glider strapped to you when you jumped. So that's exciting. Let's see how that goes. So your judgment is off. You've leapt into the void. You're blocked from sabotaging yourself, but your judgment is off. You're blocked from sabotaging yourself. Congratulations, you're not going to die. Good news. And of course, you're not going to be able to take all your ideas and head out, okay? So your ideas are on hold, okay? So let that be true. Let that be understood. Now we're basically, these are all the things that are blocked. You've gone and jumped off into the void. You're running, you're on the move, and now you're going to land and hit the ground running, okay? So interestingly enough, you're still on the move. This is your solution, is to stay on the move. Don't stop. Keep going, okay? Getting a little Thelma and Louise here, but don't do the other thing, okay? So, of course, this has a lot. You're going to be working at the same time. So some of you are traveling for work. You're going to be traveling a lot more in January than you thought. And you're going to be working your butt off, okay? So be aware of that. Keep an eye on that and let things go as they do. And then, of course, the tower shows up to say, guess what? Everything is going to be falling together for you right now. So, whoo, all of this is very fast and intense. And then kaboom, it all lands together, okay? Crazy. Excellent. It's going to fall together with two chariots, a fool. Hoo-wee. I'm impressed. Because you're going to make it work when you land. You're going to run, you're going to work, and then it'll fall together. Crazy. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Now, we're going to use this beautiful moon oracle to find you a card for a closing. We want to close this reading out with a card. We're going to pick a card for you. All right, that's the one. All right, there. So these are a beautiful deck. We played with it a little bit last month, and I really liked it. So we're going to keep going with it. I like it. All right. Authentic. Yes. Remain your true, authentic self no matter what. Don't let anyone push you, shove you, or do anything crazy to you. But on the other hand, you are on the move so much. You are being your authentic self right now. I mean, wow, super cool. Love seeing this for you. Stay true to you in all things. That is the biggest message I'm giving you right now, is that you want to stay true to who you are, and don't put on airs or masks for anybody. It's not going to help anybody at all. Okay, we're going to get you a pocket full of rocks. Remember when we did this? Ha, we're back to it. All right, so let's get you some rocks. Okay, we have smoky quartz. No, that's black tourmaline, my friend. This is carnelian, and this is mangano. So we have a first chakra stone. This is black tourmaline. It's going to keep you grounded and keep you in contact with what's really going on here on the earth plane, which is super cool, especially with all the stuff going on. You want to keep your feet on the ground, okay? Carnelian is showing me that it's a second chakra stone, And you can be as creative as you want to in your process here as you're creating all of these things that are beautiful in your world. You are definitely in a position to do some good stuff here, all right? So create as you will. It's going to be awesome. I love to see what you're going to create. Very well done. And Mangano here is pink calcite also, but it's a heart chakra stone, so it's 4th chakra. And it is the mushy marshmallow hugs from your great aunt that make you feel all squishy and loved and so appreciated. Do appreciate that stone for all the beautiful things it can offer you. It will make you feel the love of your spirit guides as well as your angels and your heart. Okay? So excellent. I'm going to put these stones down right here. And Aquarius, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but you can if you do. And let me know how it goes for you. Leave me a comment. Communicate with me. We'll have a discussion, all right? And if you want to carry something else, by all means, do the same. Let me know. We'll have a discussion. It'll be great. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do so. I don't want you to miss a single video. I appreciate you all so much. And we will talk next week about the 5th through the 11th of January. We'll see you then. Thank you.